A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Raleigh Fingers enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up now, Jake Marisnick. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jake Marisnick becomes the first out in the ninth inning. J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Morgan charging in on it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the Houston ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They trail it by 2. Billy Wagner comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Wagner is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitched, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Soft liner towards first, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Houston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lance McCullers notches his 3rd win of the year. Billy Wagner closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.